it is important for you to test the temperament of your spouse to find out when she gets angry or when he gets angry, how does he handle this marriage?
Yes.
If you have never had a dispute with your husband for the rest of your marriage, maybe you're 5 years into the marriage now, your marriage is sitting on a time bomb. You need to know, what will this man do if I make him angry? What will this woman do if I make her angry? It is when she gets angry that you know that she truly loved you or not. Not when she is receiving flowers and chocolates.
Right.
No.
It
is when we are angry that our true intentions come out.
Yes.
And so I encourage men that you need to have a small dispute with your wife. Create a situation where a dispute arises. Piss her off one day. Find out how she handles herself when she gets angry. She says you are handsome. Make her angry. And see if she still retains that compliment. If she says you are handsome when she is happy, and then she says you are ugly when she gets angry, what she says when she gets angry is the truth. One good thing about women is when they are angry, the truth comes out.
All right.
Yes. Don't listen to what your wife said to you when she was excited and romantic. Quote every word that she uses when she gets angry.
Yes. That's the truth.
Don't chokwadi ichocho. Kona mukadzi wako akagumbuka akati uri rombe. Ndo chokwadi manje ichocho. Dochi?
Chokwadi ichocho.
Yes. It is when you are angry that your reality of your conscience comes out. You destroy what doesn't matter to you, and you protect what matters to you. And so even when she is angry, if she is still able to respect you, that is your wife.
Amen.
When she gets angry, she still says nice things about you. She is a good wife. She loves you.
Amen.
But when she says all the sad things, all the evil words about you when she is angry, that is how she feels every day.
Hey.
When she says you are a good man with a smile, it's a lie. And by the way, women are very good at making you to believe their lies when they have an agenda behind it. They can tell you for 30 years that you are all that matters, until one day they get angry. They tell you they regret having been married to you. You are a boring husband. You are not romantic.
Useless man.
I wish I had married Edward, a charming young man whose proposals I turned down 31 years ago. You must know from that moment onwards, this woman never loved you. She is still in love with Edward, who proposed here 31 years ago.
So she's enjoying this 31 years.
She's not enjoying marriage.
Yeah.
She is enjoying it. And remember, because women are desperate for marriages, they can marry a man because that man gives a certain advantage, which has nothing to do with love.
Hey.
Women can become wives to men for stability purposes. This man is stable. He has a stable job with a stable salary. If I become his wife, he will pay the bills and buy the food. I don't love him, but I won't have to worry about my hairdo costs and my electricity bills. They can marry you for stability.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
And those who are whores, they can marry you for money. We have women who are staying with men whose breath they loathe and they say it's disgusting.
Hey.
My husband is smelling bad every day.
Hey.
They can't even come closer to them. But the man doesn't know about it. Sweet honey, sweet honey, sweet honey.
Yeah.
If you are a scoundrel, you stay with a prostitute because she says nice things to you, which she doesn't mean. Kana munhu wauri kuti shamwari yako yepedyo, hama yako yepedyo, musati mambogumburisana, ausati wakumuziva. Even in friendship, even as brethren. This brother you are calling my close brother.
Yes.
If you haven't offended one another before, your friendship, your brotherhood is not yet tested. You don't know what he will say about you the day he gets angry at you. It is when you have fought, but you call each other and you meet and sit down. My brother, we shouldn't have fought. I'm sorry. I care about you. Let's put our differences behind us. Let's make peace. But he didn't go around saying negative things about you. Because where people love and really care, they don't slander. They don't backbite. They don't hiss.
Yes,
They don't
yes.
gossip.
Yes.
Our mothers stayed with our fathers for the rest of their lives. Some of them were beaten every payday. They never said it even to their sisters.
Hey.
Whenever my husband gets his salary, he beats me. She would wake up with a swollen face and say, I have a toothache.
Hey.
And yet she was slapped because of $2, $10. They loved their husbands.
Amen.
And the husbands loved their wives.
Yes.
They were not tale bearers. Pastor, there's a man.
Yes.
A man came home to his wife. And he bought a chicken. He bought a chicken on his way. You know what happened? He used to earn his salary. He got his salary on a weekly basis. So every day, every Friday, he came back home with money. So on this Friday, he passed through a certain farmer's house, bought a live chicken, slaughtered it,
Okay.
and put the blood of a chicken on his clothes.
Okay.
And then he stayed somewhere until about 11-ish p.m. And then he started jogging to his house. As he entered into his yard, he sprinted. And he knocked at his house. Knock, knock, knock. And his wife said, who are you? It's me, open. So the woman, so after he slaughtered the chicken, he dug a very big trench, buried the chicken there, and came. So he took off his clothes and said to his wife, in the very morning, wash these clothes, take off this blood. And then make sure that nobody sees this blood. What happened is, when I was coming from the beer hall, I fought with this guy. I used my salary to play, to do some betting.
Okay.
So he cheated me on this betting and he won all my salary. So we were coming back home. I said, give me my money. You cheated. So we were fighting to regain my salary and he refused. We fought until I killed him. So I buried him there along the way. Don't worry, nobody will find out. Just wash my clothes or burn them if you can't take away the blood stains. I'll go to work early in the morning. So the woman then when the husband left, she took her own old clothes and burned them. She took the blood-stained clothes, hid them somewhere else. Barely 3 weeks later, the man slapped his wife. And the woman screamed, "Murderer! He killed a man 3 weeks ago." The whole village arrived. Is it true? Is it true? The man said it's a lie. The woman came, went into the place where she hid his clothes, brought clothes with blood stains. Immediately, the police were summoned. The man was arrested. In the meantime, the man refused to say it was a joke, it was a prank. No. He kept on saying, "I don't know what this blood is all about. I don't know what she's talking about. I killed nobody." But the woman said he fought with someone over his betting problem. This man is an addiction, a betting addiction, a gambling addiction. He gambled his salary and then killed a man because of a gambling dispute. So when the investigations were then done, after some few days, he even couldn't go to work. Yes. He kept quiet for about 3 days. Okay. He then said to the investigation officers, "Look, this was a test of my wife's loyalty. I killed no one. I wanted to see if I can trust this woman." First of all, the whole village knows the beer or where I drink beer from. And the whole village knows the people we do gambling with. Go and find out if there's anyone missing. And go and find out what happened on this particular night. I never fought with anyone. I never had any gambling. I never gambled my salary. Here's my salary. I bought a chicken, slaughtered it, and buried it under a tree. So the whole village followed and said, they found where he buried the man. The police dug out and found a chicken there. The farmer who had sold him the chicken confirmed it. He came here on Friday. He bought a chicken. I don't know what he wanted to do with this chicken. So the story was concluded. Nobody had died. Nobody was murdered. But the end story is he realized that he was not married. He didn't have a wife. He had married a common woman. She knelt on the ground. She screamed and said, "Some evil came upon me. It will never happen again." The man said, "It's true. It will never happen again. Because you are going home.
You won't be here.
You won't be here."
Shame.
Don't trust your wife until you put her to a test. Don't trust your husband until you put him to a test.
Yes.
You need to know if he can vouch for you. You need to know if he can trust you. You need to know if he can defend you when you are accused. You need to know he can cover your back.
Yes.
You need to know that he has married you for life. It's not a night fling, which he can toss you aside any day and marry another woman. Marriage is a lifetime commitment. It's foolish to stay with someone whose loyalty is not tested. It's foolish.
Yes.
If you have not tested your wife, especially if you are a man, it's a foolish decision. I can't do that. I can't. How do you know that when you get sick, your wife will not leave you? Imagine if you get sick, you are paralyzed. You are no longer able to go to work. There's no more money. Because the reason why you are still earning a salary is because you are able to go to work. What happens if you lose your job? You need to know that this woman will stick around.
Yes.
This woman is able to bath you and to put on your pampers, your diapers. You understand?
Yes.
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 Your life is unpredictable.
Mhm.
You need to stay with someone who can stick around no matter what happens.